Hey y'all, it's Rachel from Tiramar Farms, and today I want to have kind of a serious discussion about health and weight loss. So this is an awkward subject for me to talk about, and I'm sure that if you've struggled with weight, you understand exactly what I'm talking about, how it can be a little bit awkward to actually sit down and talk about it. But I feel like it's important to share and to talk about these kind of things, I guess, and so I'm going to do it. And I also want to have something that's going to hold me accountable as well. And oh no, one of my parents just pulled in the driveway, and that's not good because I'm going to feel really awkward talking about this with other people here. Maybe they'll go away again somewhere, I don't know. But anyway, so weight is something that I've struggled with literally my entire life from childhood. And I know that that is the case for a lot of people. I don't want to go into it and get real personal about it, but I do have some metabolic issues that impact that and make it harder to lose weight and harder to keep it off when it has been lost and all that. So it's been an ongoing struggle for me. And I know that being overweight is not healthy. Like, just to, I guess, start at the beginning, and again, I'm sure that plenty of you have been there. My weight didn't really bother me up until middle school, and I had always been self-conscious. The last time I remember, like, truly not being self-conscious at all, being totally comfortable with myself, I was a real little kid. Mom had taken me to see some Disney movie at the theaters, and I was just dancing. Like, the previews were on, and I was just out in front of the chairs and just dancing in front of the theater, in front of other people, and I didn't care. I was just dancing like nobody was watching, literally. And that's the last time I really remember being comfortable. And I remember even at that time when this started getting filled up and Mom was like, okay, you need to come sit down now. And it's like, but why? Why would people care if I'm dancing? So I think, there's that point in time someone's walking in. Hang on. So anyway, my parents came in and I felt really awkward, so I didn't want to finish filming there. So I came out to my car, and now I feel awkward because I feel like this isn't a good angle. And what can you do? Anyway, that was the last time I really remember feeling confident. So it wasn't like that was the first time in middle school that I'd felt self-conscious, but that was when it first really started to, like, become a part of how I saw myself, where it wasn't just, where, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It was the first time where my body felt like it was who I was. And that's not, there's a cat back there. That's not how it should be. I really like that saying that's like an anonymous quote. No one knows where it came from, but you don't have a soul. You are a soul and you have a body. And that is true. We're not just the flesh and bones that we see here. Like, my body is not who I am. Who I am is what's on the inside. And then my body is just this sack of crap that I carry around who I am in, right? And I say that jokingly, obviously, but it's true. But when you struggle with weight, you feel like you are your body. And when your body is not the way that you think it should be, when it's not the way you want it to be, then you feel like you're not who you should be. And I know that, like, you can't separate yourself from your body, and they are tied together, and the way that you treat your body impacts you, who you are as a person. Because physical and mental and emotional health are all tied up together. They're not separate entities that you can affect and not have one affect the other. And weight loss is one of those things that is very tied into your mindset and your emotions. And again, I feel like this is something that if any of you have struggled with weight loss, you probably know exactly what I'm saying, but you start to feel like your worth is determined by your body. And so you feel, when you are overweight, you feel fat, you feel ugly, you feel unattractive, you feel embarrassed just to exist, and you're afraid to do there are so many things that I would love to do. I would love to go hiking. I would love to go backpacking. I would really love to go kayaking. And it's just this constant, I would love to rock climb. And it's just this constant feeling of, if you try to do any of those things, you're going to fail and you're going to look stupid, and people are going to laugh at you behind your back and talk about that stupid fat whale who thought she could get in a kayak and then got stuck and capsized and drowned. That's the mindset that you go through. And it's a very unhealthy mindset, and it's not a mindset that I want to be in anymore. And so I am making a commitment, not a New Year's resolution, nothing like that. Why am I unbuttoned? I'm partly unbuttoned. And I want to really get healthy. Now, again, going back sort of to the beginning of my weight loss journey, I have been through the gamut of, and again, this is what so many people in my position have dealt with: starvation diets, just not eating or eating the smallest amount possible, trying to go on super strict diets, trying to go on liquid diets, trying to go on a raw milk cleanse, trying to eat low carb all the time, trying not to eat any carbs, trying not to eat anything but carbs, trying to do Weight Watchers, trying to do Atkins, trying the weight loss shakes, everything. Trying prescription weight loss pills that don't make you lose weight, do make you have more nervous energy, do make it hard for you to sleep, and do increase your headaches, but they don't take a pound off of your body, So it's very frustrating, and it's very damaging to your body and your metabolism. And you constantly bounce back and forth between starving yourself and not getting enough calories, and then giving up because you're not getting results, because you're killing your metabolism, and you feel so frustrated and you feel hopeless, and you give up and you say, this isn't worth it, it's not working, I give up, whatever, and then you start binging, and then you put on even more weight, and any weight that you had actually lost, you gain it right back. I don't have an eating disorder. I have a very unhealthy and have had a very unhealthy relationship with food. I know now what it means to eat healthy and what healthy diet and lifestyle is, and that is what I'm aiming for. And part of where I'm coming from now, and why I wanted to make a video about this, that I meant to mention at the beginning, but I got sidetracked by a million bunny trails, but health is something that so many of us take for granted, and myself included. But I've had friends, close friends, who have gone from being healthy, active people who by all means should be super healthy, have life-changing, dramatic drops in their health overnight. Going from being so active and healthy to having major neurological problems where they're having seizures and things like that, unexplained, literally overnight. I've had friends who have been totally healthy and suddenly they have a heart condition that came out of nowhere that they were not expecting. And then I follow some people on YouTube. I follow one person who has cystic fibrosis and one person who has cancer. And it's they work so hard to be healthy when they can't be. They're working so hard to be as healthy as they can and fight the problems that they're facing. And then I'm over here treating my body like crap when I am healthy. And I haven't been to the doctor in years. And the last time I went, it was just because of strep throat. And I have this health that I'm taking for granted, and that I know if I keep treating my body this way, I'm not going to have that health anymore, and I should not be taking it for granted. I should be doing what I can do to preserve it, because you never know when you're going to be that person who suddenly loses their health, and then you realize just how important it is. And I want to take care of my health while I'm healthy and do the things to take care of my body that I should be doing, because like I said, it's like some people are working so hard to try and maintain a level of health that is below what I have, and I am not doing anything to improve or maintain the health that I am super extremely blessed to have and do not by any means deserve. I just want to get to a place where I'm taking care of my body and where my body is no longer a source of shame and embarrassment, and it's no longer something that's holding me back from being who I could be. That's what I'm doing, and again, I appreciate you watching. I do hope that this is encouragement to you. I'm going to take you along with this journey. I may do like maybe a few check-ins like a couple times a month about how I'm doing with my yoga and how I'm doing with my diet, and I'll show you some of the things I'm eating and stuff like that. If you are in a position like I am, then I hope that some of this like resonated with you and encourages you that our bodies are not hopeless. And I know that I have felt so many times that my body was hopeless and that there was no point in even trying. And I know that that's not true. That's one of the lies that we tell ourselves. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you being here. You can subscribe down below, and you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I hope to see you all those places. But thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.